This is a short introduction to some of the common imperial measures that we still use in the UK. And of course, if you ever go somewhere such as America, you need to know the imperial measures. And if you're driving around Europe, you need to know the metric conversions for miles. Starting with length, height and distance, one of the most common ones we still see with imperial measures are road signs. This motorway sign is telling you to turn off in 1 mile if you want to go to Newtown. This can be confusing for children because they're taught about metres and they might think that that's 1 metre and not 1 mile. Very often when we give our height, we give that in imperial measures. Samantha's telling us that she's 4'6" tall. What does that mean? It means that she's 4 feet and 6 inches, and often that's written like this: 1 inverted comma for feet and 2 for inches. A lot of clothes measurements are still given in inches. Some people still refer to their clothes measurements as inches, and a lot of stores still do that. For weight and mass, it's still pretty common for us to give our weight in stones and pounds. Someone might tell you they weigh 11 stone and 5 pounds. And it's still common when people have a new baby to tell you what their baby weighs in pounds and ounces. Volume and capacity, measuring liquids mostly, we're still inclined to talk about them as pints, a pint of milk. And if you look in a supermarket, you'll see that although they give you the metric measurements, very often that'll tell you how many pints there are, and that the pints will be in a whole number, whereas the metric measurement will be something point something. And although petrol is sold at so much a litre, we're still inclined to talk about how many miles per gallon our car will do. And when we're talking about our temperature, although we learn about Celsius at school, very many of us still talk about how many Fahrenheit it is.